So good morning, everybody. We're live here. It's 8:04. I didn't hit the record button 4 minutes ago, so it is on Facebook, though I believe. No, we're not on Facebook either, man. I'm slacking over here. Guys, Facebook is not cooperating with Zoom lately. I don't know why. But anyways, wheels, we say don't reinvent the wheel. But every one of us are business people. So as I share this story, I want to teach around this story. You don't reinvent the wheel. The wheel is round. It keeps spinning. But man, you can put one heck of a hubcap on that wheel, right? You can put those spinners on that wheel. You guys ever seen those spinners? They're kind of obnoxious, but you can do that. You can get a nice chrome wheel, right? When I was a little kid on my bike, I always wanted to have those mag wheels, not the spokes, but the mags. And one year for Christmas, my dad bought me a blue Piranha, if you guys know what the Piranha was. And I got a blue Piranha for Christmas right next to the tree, and it was electric blue, and it had the white wheels, the white mag wheels. So for me as a leader and for you as a leader, here's my recommendation to you. Do not reinvent the shape of the wheel. This might be a good quote I'm about to come up with here. But definitely make your wheel look pretty and sparkly and shiny. So as I was building this team, I said, I got to build this website for my team. I needed the leverage. I needed the leverage. I needed the ability to be able to play what I was saying on a daily basis. I needed everyone on my team because people were bringing people to me all the time to hear about the business. But I needed a way for them to bring them to me before they brought them to me. Does that make sense? I needed a way for them to get 90% of the information they were going to get from me. And then when they finally brought somebody to me, I just wanted to talk about them, really, truthfully. Prospecting is about the person you're meeting. It's not about you. So I wanted them to get the me and the presentation, everything out of the way. So I built this website. The team was called dreamteamers.com. I used to own that URL. Now it's available on GoDaddy because I let it go for $4,995. So somebody realized that it was a valuable website. But watch what happened. The website went from 795 views in the first month to 2.2 million views in the 12th month. 795 to 2.2 million views. And I shouldn't have to tell you what happened to all of our businesses. Our checks went from a few hundred to a few thousand to 10,000, 20,000, 50,000. And my check went, and I hate to say this because I'm kind of patting myself on the back here, but I'm really not. It was a team effort. As a matter of fact, the message for the day is you can't do anything without your team, and you're only as good as your team. I don't care what business you're in. But you are only as good as your team. I was driving home from the meeting last night, Craig, had another epiphany, and I said, man, those were some amazing people in that house tonight. Those people are a reflection of me, right? And you are only as good as your team. Ken's got a big real estate company. Ken, you're only going to be as good as the team that you surround yourself with and build. Doesn't matter how good you are as an individual, how good you think you are. Matter of fact, stop thinking anything about you because it's all about your team. You can't do it without the help of your team. Yorgo, we got a little background noise. I got you. So I was in the shower before a big meeting. There's 250, 300 people waiting for me at the Hampton Inn. And the first thing I do when I grab the microphone is I say, guys, I came up with a song, a jingle. And they're like, what? And I built this beautiful website, right? I'm starting to put the sparkles and the mags and the wheels. And I said, I got it. And they're like, what? And I'm like, I got our song. I got our theme song. And they're like, oh, great. What has he made up now? Because I'm always making stuff up. And I said, you ready? I said, now my voice is still waking up here. In the shower, I just came up with this in a split second. I'm like, do you want to be a dream team? Dream teamer, go to dreamteamers.com. Do you want to be a dream team? Dream teamer, go to dreamteamers.com. Do you want to be a dream team? And the whole room started joining. Dream teamer, dreamteamers.com. Boom. And the whole room, 300 people sang that for about 5 to 10 minutes straight. You guys can only imagine the energy in that room. Here's a team of people come together, building our dreams. We talked yesterday about dreams. Building our dreams and our goals. And when we got together as a group of people, it was always fun. Always fun. A lot of people look at business like, oh, it's business. You got to have meetings. You got to work. Not when you're doing it the right way, Jack. When you're doing this the right way, People are coming there. You got the music going. You got people smiling, happy to be there. So no matter what business you're building, think outside the box, be creative, put some little brush strokes on what you're doing and make it beautiful. I'm going to give you a little itty bitty glimpse of what I'm working on, Janelle, just itty bitty, okay? So finally, after about 3-4 months with the new project I'm working on, and this is not about that project, but I want to show you how my mind works. Started to build the new site. Here's what it's going to look like for the time being. It's ZapU. That's the brand that we created. There's an intro video. Biz. I'm excited. I can hardly wipe this smile off. And then down below, for this first edition, I don't know if I'll keep this going when we make the team site, but I'm giving away my book called The Belief Quadrant for free. Anybody you send to this site to get information about the little project we're working on can put in who referred me, their name, their email. Boom, they click free book, and it's yours. That's going to be a 3-page website. Destination for completion is next Friday. So next Friday, anyone who's working with me in that particular project will be able to leverage that website 24/7 so I can help you get the information you want in front of the people you want to. Now, Ken Calder, when I show you that, what does that make your mind think about addicted realty and how you could take something like this concept and roll it out to your real estate company?
I mean, I think, Michael, looking at that, like it's a vehicle, right, to get your mission, your belief, or what you're thinking and what you're doing out to your people before you ever talk to them, right? We do this all the time. It's one of those things that we can control, right? We can control time, we control money, and we control quality, right? So you're controlling all three of those by putting that out there right away, so that when you actually meet with the people, it's all about the relationship, because that's the one thing we can't control, right? So you get all this stuff out there, all the information out there, all the quality of your product, what you are, what you're about. And then when you meet with the people, you can really put your time into the person as opposed to the product. So I think that's exactly what I would do with my real estate company.
Beautiful, Ken. I have no idea why Siri is trying to talk to you. Very good, Ken. Can you say those 3 things again that you can't control?
So we can control in business, we can control 3 things. We can control our time, we can control money, and we can control quality, right? So when you're looking at your business, what Michael's talking about this morning, and being an entrepreneur or a leader, to be a leader, you've got to understand the difference between managing your business and leading your business. And what Michael's talking about is being a leader, being what those ideas are coming up in your head right now. What are you doing? He's creating a brand, right? So when you're a manager and you're managing your business, you're managing your time, money, and quality. However, you're never going to manage all of those things all the same at the same time, right? If you put more emphasis on money, then quality is going to suffer, right? If you put more emphasis on your quality, then your time is going to suffer, right? Because you're putting more emphasis into the product itself. So a good manager / leader learns or finds a way to manage those 3 things, and then manage those 3 things outside of managing the people. So what Mike's talking about is he's building a product that's going to put what he's doing. He's saving time because people can go and research him before they ever actually meet him, right? He's building quality into his product because he's showing what it is that he's marketing or what he's selling. And he is saving himself money and making money because people already know when they get to him what this is all about. So then when he actually gets the person in front, he builds the relationship. And that's a true leader. That's a true business builder right there. So that would be how I would put that, Michael. I see where you're going with it. I think it's beautiful.
I love it, Ken. That means a lot to me coming from you. And how many of you guys limit yourself sometimes? Sometimes you really know what you need to do, or you know what your team needs, but for whatever reason, whether it be, oh no, things have changed, that doesn't work anymore because that's what popular opinion is. Or, Ken, you know what I've been doing? I'm guilty of doing this, and I'll kind of open it up to you guys for a little bit of conversation this morning. I've been guilty of suppressing my leadership and suppressing even my enthusiasm. You guys are going to laugh because I know you think I'm enthusiastic, but I've suppressed myself and my mind and my imagination a little bit. And finally, I just got to the point, I'm like, wait a second. Hey, And sometimes I call myself jackass. I don't know about you guys, but when I talk to myself, I say, hey, jackass, what are you doing? Because people are waiting for you to lead, Michael. So get your butt out there and lead. So when you're not using all your tools and you're not letting your team know, hey, I got a lot more than what you're seeing here. I got more imagination, more creativity, more ideas that'll blow your mind. I'm not going to tell you all of them are going to be perfect or even all of them are going to work. But man, when I start using my imagination, I start applying it to my business. I create these little things along the way and it never stops. Your imagination never stops. And I don't ever want it to be perfect. I just want it to get done. I want to get it up and get it out and put it into use and let's run. Get it up, get it out, put it into use and let's run. And if it doesn't work, nobody could say that I never tried, right? So finding that right formula, that secret formula for your business, no matter what your business is, you have to get out there. You've got to grab paper and pen. You got to start writing stuff down. And just imagine, just create. You know, it's funny, Gordon is on the screen right now somewhere here. And Gordon is responsible for building that. He's probably mad at me that I gave you guys a quick glimpse because it's not done yet. But Gordon's been working heavily on that site with his friend Tori, they're gonna be largely responsible for this team going through the moon on this project we have here. But you know, even with Gordon working heavily on this project, I've held back from telling Gordon what my vision is. And finally, yesterday he came to the house. I said, Gordon, wait. Sat up last night in bed till about 4 a.m. And I started mapping out the site as if I was building it. Now, let's step back a second. I've never built a website before, but I need to build it in my mind as far as how it's going to flow in order to relay to Gordon what I'm thinking. And if I do a bad job communicating with Gordon and the person that's going to build the website, then I'm screwing up big time. I can't screw up like that. So I started to, and I'll show you real quick. I actually, for the first time in my life, not on a piece of paper, but on a computer, I started to design a website. Look there's my design. Now it's not going to be as pretty as Gordon's, but I have all the components and the content for the whole website of what I want it to do. And there it is. I even did video. So I laid out a whole website. I did this on a little graphics app called Pic Collage. I'm no web builder, but wait a second. If I'm teaching you
sound is out.
You muted yourself, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I muted myself because I was trying to mute the whole line here because I had some chat, some little noises going on. Okay. So where was I?
Website.
If you could build a website,
you're no web designer.
Oh, okay. Wait a second. Wait a second. Shame on me for talking to all of you and going against my teaching. When I say I'm no web builder, what am I saying?
You're not a web builder.
But wait a
using
second.
those I am affirmations.
Cutting yourself down.
Man,
yeah, same thing as when you call
guys
yourself jackass.
Yeah,
Change
right.
your affirmations, my friend.
There you go, Jamie. Thank you. Listen,
You need to wash your mouth out with soap.
I'm gonna thank you. So check it out.
You are a being of light.
That's
is bringing
right,
light
Jamie.
to others.
You're an amazing web designer.
Yes, I am.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. You know what else I am? I'm a songwriter.
Yeah, you are. And one hell of a singer.
I'm an author.
Right.
But
We're
think
all
about it.
creative entities just waiting to manifest ourselves.
Woo!
And you are a path changer and stop holding yourself back.
Yes.
Go, Colette, go.
Yes. Yes. So that's it, guys. You can do anything you put your mind to, but it starts to what you tell yourself. I am a songwriter. For 30 plus years, I said to myself, I'm not a songwriter. What a bad idea to paint that picture.
Yep.
How
Then
about
you can
this
never
one?
be one.
Very good, Jamie. So, guys, welcome and introduce yourself. Jamie, everyone say hello to Jamie Mentzer. Jamie's one of our
Hi,
new.
Jamie.
Hi,
Hello.
Jamie.
How are you, team?
Great to have you, Jamie.
Thank you. Ditto.
Excited to have you on, Jamie. Every day we got a new person coming on. I bring in new people into my life every day, and the first thing I do is I got this little thing going on in the morning at 8 a.m. I'd love for you to join me. Jamie, one day I'm going to have you do some speaking and some talking here and share your infinite wisdom about meditation with all of us. Would you do that for me?
I would love to.
Jamie is a meditation guru. Real quick, Jamie, if you don't mind, tell everyone a little bit about yourself. Introduce yourself to the PathChangers.
Sure. Thank you, Michael. Basically, I've been in a lot of different industries, centered around technology and things of that nature. Started in the music industry, but more in design of systems and things of that nature. That's where I learned the kind of basic building blocks of the universe, as far as the frequencies and what we see and hear all makes up what we touch. And so over that time, I've learned, different skills. I've done printing, a print and publishing company. But now what I had happen is in 2006, I was hunting elk in Hell's Roaring, Montana with my father-in-law, and got thrown from the horse, crushed my L4, L5, T7, T9, put me on a path of pharmaceutical medicines and things. But it was actually one of the best blessings, that ever happened to me, because now it forced me to, I was on all the traditional pain medicines and things of that nature. About 3.5 years ago, the doctor said they couldn't help me because my back, I would go into shock. Whenever I tried to get off the medicine, my heart rate would be about 200. My blood pressure would be like 180, 190 over 200. And they're like, you're going to have a stroke. And I'm like, I don't think you understand. I'm strong. I can do this. Finally, I found a doctor that could help me. Sorry, I'm being long-winded here. But basically, I got off my medicine. So I've basically, for 3.5 years, I've taken no pharmaceutical medicines. And the modalities that I learned to use were things like meditation, flow training, which is a process that musicians get into, writers get into, where we turn off our prefrontal cortex and we're in a state of doing. So like a surfer gets on that board, time, space disappears. They are in an altered state of consciousness and an altered state of performance. You can perform in a 200 to 500% increased level from your normal play or production level when you're in a flow state. So when a person's in the zone, they're in a flow state.
Woo!
So these are the things that I use. I use biofeedback guided meditations. So we work with like portable EEG monitors, brainwave monitors. And actually, Michael, when you said something, I also have a device here that measures the actual energy of a room, as well as it can measure, it's got another device here that measures on your fingers the energy output of a person. So we can actually measure, and it'll tell you like all their, like a 30-page report on what their health is. So you can actually see the health of a person, what things they might need. So also we may be able to use this at different events. But the room monitor, we use it when we do sound healings. So we can actually measure a room, the energy level in it before and after. Same thing with the people. So you can actually show them. In fact, the camera, what it does is it actually shows the life force of the object. So if it was a piece of furniture, it was a tree. And so it's got life force still in it. Plants, people, you can see all that information with this special camera that we can't see with our eyes. So it's just another way to see that energy. So anyways, that's a little bit about what I do, some of the things that we can play with. But yeah, I'm grateful to be with all you guys, and I'm here to serve too. So if there's anything I can do to help you, don't hesitate to ask me. And yeah, thank you, everyone.
Beautiful, Jamie. Love it.
Thank you, Zappia.
Yes, sir. Craig, I just connected.
That was my next question.
Yeah, I just connected Craig and Jamie on a text message, just so you know. Jamie, if you go back 2 days to this week, we had a beautiful PathChangers week. As a matter of fact, Colette, if we can write this down, one of the things I want to do is I want to put all the videos, the recorded videos and Facebook Lives in one post every week so someone can take a look at the whole week. And this week we had one of the most beautiful weeks. I know you missed it because you were busy for a lot of the week, but man, did we meet some incredible people that are getting behind this movement of changing people's paths. And Jamie's our new addition. But Craig Goldberg did a presentation the other morning. Jamie, you'd love. Desi, oh God, who watched the Desi presentation?
I need to watch that. I haven't watched it yet. I need to.
Craig, I watched it again last night with my jaw on the floor.
Right?
she spit some wisdom that quite frankly, I'm still floored by what she said. I was watching at Hallie's house with Stephanie. The three of us were just sitting there staring at her. Every word she said was from a divine place. I'm telling you, it was one of the most incredible things I've seen in a long time. That woman is special. We're all special. That woman is special. I'm telling you, she's got a gift. But anyway, does anybody want to add to the conversation? It just seems like these conversations keep getting better and better. But anybody have anything they want to add this morning?
So is there a way to go on Jamie's website to investigate this further? What do you think?
Yeah, actually, I just pushed back my copywriter's call. So the website's up, but it doesn't have all the information on it yet. I just got rid of an old site and put a new URL up for my company, bioflow.pro. Okay. So if you go to that website, you can see some of the basics, but by next Tuesday, most of the general information should be up, as well as we'll have information about Euphoria on there as well.
So you live in Montana?
Oh, nope. That's just where I got hurt. I live in Indianapolis, Indiana, and then I travel out to California all the time.
Okay, thanks. So,
Jamie, we could do a whole week on flow. I love that you brought that up. I mean, it's such an amazing process that when one learns, I guess, mostly through meditation, right, and how to get into that place. Yeah, I've been doing some research on myself. And Michael, you're right. This week has been amazing with the people. I saw Craig. I was on that one, and great stuff with that, Craig. I think, again, another week you could talk about the vibrations and all of that. And Desi, the fact that we record these, it's so important, you guys. We can go back and we can watch these. And several times I've watched these over and over again. So amazing people are joining the movement. And yeah, I mean, each week could be, each of these people are bringing so many qualities to the call that it's great to see this happening.
Yeah, it is. It's amazing.
Yeah, Michael, I was going to mention to you, it's Mark here. It's so amazing how you have two of the same kind of frequencies joining the team in the same week, and your energy is kind of compounded. Yes, and have Greg is a traveler, and the story I just heard from Jamie. What a blessing! Unbelievable how you attract these people, Michael. You are a
reflection of you.
Energy, unbelievable.
It's everybody coming together. Everybody's bringing them.
It is,
especially when they travel and they come in from out of town, and Michael just goes, "Okay, my energy's drawing there. They're coming from Europe." I love it.
Hey, I don't want to miss anything. I mean, meeting new people is the spice of life. I keep saying that till I'm blue in the face, man. I mean,
well, and also a little background too. When I hurt my back, one of the things that I did is I actually went to the flow camp. So Jamie Wheel and Stephen Kotler wrote a book called Stealing Fire that you guys should check out. I'll send a link to Michael so he can post it for the group. It's the only book to ever debut in the New York Times bestseller list on sports, business, and medicine simultaneously. They work with SEAL Team 6. They work with Red Bull. They work with president of Amazon, president of Google. I was with them with about 40 people on the top at their first camp at top Powder Mountain in Utah during the eclipse last year. And we did training for about 5 days. Then since then, I've worked with the guy that was the doctor, Dr. Ben Kaplan Singer, and he works with genetics as well as a lot of other things, but with the Flow Genome Project. But I already did my own 23andMe DNA testing. Then we ran it through separate software to get information like what we have available to give to our clients now through Euphoria, which was not inexpensive. And then also then he has to spend time interpreting it. Then he has to spend time figuring out what supplements that I need. In addition, we actually did back-end testing too. So I've tested all my output, not just my DNA and what my base needs are for my DNA perspective for my body, but also, what things because of my, I'm 50, what things because of my behaviors and my lifestyle do I need to adjust or add supplements to, which I think from what we've talked to Ron about is going to be the next version that comes with the doctor's, version of Euphoria.
Let's go.
But basically all of these things are, now available. And my friends have been asking me, for the whole last year and a half, how do I do this? And then I tell them how much it is. And they're like, oh, I can't do that. So I'm really happy tool that we can bring, to the masses that is really going to improve the health, of the overall population. So
What's the name of that book again?
it's called Stealing Fire.
It's a great audio book too. As you were talking, Jamie, I was actually I almost screamed out ecstasy. And
you know what? You look really familiar. I swear we've met, if not in this life, a past one.
I just sent you a friend request on Facebook. We got lots to talk about. Zappy wants to climb in, but he's muted.
Yeah, no. I just want to make it clear that if the two of you do anything massive together in business, I get 10% ownership of this connection. Just I want to point that out. Anything happens big from these conversations, you don't go around me. That's called Source. Look forward to a future PathChangers training on Source and how you met somebody on this. I'm kind of serious. Don't change the world without me. That's all I'm saying.
So
I'm not doing anything without you. I'm going to see you at 12:30 today.
Good. You can't let the sense of lack step into your life. You have to know that there's abundance for everyone, and it will be shared.
You got it, brother. I'm just messing around with you, Jamie.
I know.
hey,
But I'm just trying to shift mindsets and perspectives.
I appreciate
that.
it.
If you keep a positive energy, that positive energy builds more positive energy. Anytime you let a negative slip in, it's pulling away from your whole spirit and from your ability to then transfer energy to others. And since you have so much energy, Michael, what I did the same thing you do, and I still actually step back into that because of my something I always work on is my sense of myself, and having to feel appreciation for myself.
Yeah.
And that's something that when we have that self-talk, it's because of a limiting belief that we have.
Yes.
So as soon as you can get rid of that, or work,
I love Jamie. Can you please go back the last 5 days and watch what we've talked about for a week? You're going to be floored. You just took everything and you put it together and you threw it right back in my face. I appreciate that.
So Michael.
I know you meant that in the best possible way.
Oh yeah. Of course.
Michael.
Yes.
This is what we need to do at the retreat, at my place, because I believe the property is a healing property in itself.
Okay.
And bringing all of this together would be amazing.
So tell everyone about the retreat space you have for all of us for our very first PathChangers retreat. Go ahead.
Okay, so it's actually the house I grew up in, but it's a big log cabin in the mountains, and it can sleep up to 30 people. And it has I renovated it in 2016. People that go there for retreats and stuff, say for instance, a physical therapy group goes there for 2 days, and they've told me that their clients have more healing and progress in 2 days than they have in 3 months in their own offices. Wow. So there's just something there. Whenever I go, it's unhooked from cell service or Wi-Fi anyway, but every time I'm there, even if I'm there for a couple hours, I come home just so refreshed and revived. So anyway, I believe that all of you guys, what you're talking, I've just had tears in my eyes, and there's energy. Would be amazing to bring everybody together there and work on some of these things together. So.
Okay. It's a plan. It's up in Washington State, yes?
Yes.
Beautiful. You were muted, Jamie. What did you say?
I said that would be fun too. I bring my toys and we can measure the energy level of the space.
Yes, I would love that. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, I need to get that.
You bring the sound lounge, Craig. We'll be all good to go.
I'll bring a bunch of them.
Yeah, and just so you guys know, this gathering every single morning to make sure that everybody feels comfortable, because this is going to grow and continue to grow. We're not going to talk about any one particular business, company, or opportunity. Not going to shy away from it. But since this is brand new, and a lot of you guys know that I'm involved with a company called Euphoria. This call is not about Euphoria, Jamie. I just wanted to let everyone know. So it's not about.
Oh, okay.
Yep. This call is about changing people's paths. So we can certainly share our stories and our testimonies, and with things like what Craig does with his sound lounge and stuff like that. That's a kind of a universal type of thing. But we don't want anyone who comes to the PathChangers morning calls or joins this group to feel in any way that there's any one particular demographic here. We're all just a melting pot of people trying to change other people's paths. Yeah.
Very cool.
Cool. So does anyone know who Grasshopper is?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
Thanks, everyone.
it's the stalker.
Here you go.
See you guys. Jamie, good welcome. I look forward
Welcome.
to more conversations. Sounds very
Me
interesting.
too.
All right, all the best.
Bye,
That's
Yorgo.
Yorgo. Take it easy, brother. All right.
Colette.
I'm out of
Grasshopper.
here. See you guys later. Have a great day.
You got it. Take it easy, guys.
Bye-bye.
Well, guys, that's
Colette,
it.
still
Everybody
there?
get, everybody get out there and crush it. It's 8:34. We ran about 4 minutes over. God
Someone's
bless every single way. Jamie, what's happening, brother?
I'm still here.
Who's
Colette,
speaking?
it's Nikki.
Hi, Nikki.
I'm wondering, hey, where in Washington State is your retreat property?
It's a little town called Dayton.
Dayton. Which town is it outside of? Major airport.
Pasco, Washington is the closest bigger airport. It's still not very big, but. And
Is that closer to Spokane or Seattle?
Spokane, yes, Spokane.
That is so funny because I'm looking at possibly purchasing a 5 to 10 acre retreat property with a log house on a lake up there outside, 30 minutes outside of Spokane.
Wow.
So awesome. I would love to see your place and where it's at.
Okay.
It sounds amazing.
I have an awesome video I can send you.
Oh, that would be fantastic.
Friend me on Facebook.
I will do so. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thanks. You too.
See you guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Jamie.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Jamie, thanks for jumping on today, man. It was beautiful.
Thank you guys.
So excited to learn more.
Woo!
Woo!